mark over his mobility when things get a bit tough. But I think, as Paul says, in the second half, mistakes will start to be made, and I think that will maybe open the game up because people will start to get tired, and hopefully we'll see some sort of real tries be run in.
Okay. Well, we know that for both sides, of course, to reach this stage of the season is as big as anything. Swansea, they were defending their Heineken League title. That disappeared fairly early in the season, and so they set about their cup challenge. And so what about Pontypridd? Neck and neck with Cardiff for so long, pipped at the very end. So for them to win this cup this afternoon, or at least to be in the final, is the big one.
Jones looks to the blind side. Clement comes in the line at pace, and that's out to Arlen Harris. Harris for the corner, and he's there.
Stuart Davis is controlling it, and he's dived for it, and the try has been given by the referee, Clayton Thomas. And it's Swansea who come away with it. Appleyard, he's got Simon Davis outside. He doesn't pass it, he's used the grubber kick, and it's Davis against Hooper, and Simon Davis has won it. It's a second try for Swansea.
Williams. Chris John waits for Cardiff and doesn't get anywhere near it. Mike Hall does well to recover for Cardiff, but the ball's gone loose and Swansea have it. Now there's room for Swansea. David Weatherly, Simon Davis, the flyer against Steve Ford. Good tackle by the Cardiff right wing. Weatherly stays in support. Appleyard is there from the back row. Swansea still looking dangerous. Davis, Aled Williams goes through the gap. Aled Williams. Roddy Bouvier is going to score the first try of the game for Swansea. We've waited 80 minutes plus the first few minutes of extra time, but now the deadlock is broken. Swansea have scored the first try of the game in extra time.
Steve Lewis through the gap, looks for support. There's nobody there. It's just red shirts around him. But he's hung on to it long enough. Jenkins in the gap himself this time, has Manley outside, releases him. What a score! What a great try by Pontypridd.
Swansea and Pontypridd winning their cup semi-finals in weather just over a fortnight ago. Very much different from this that we're experiencing this afternoon. It really must be up near the 80 degrees Fahrenheit mark, and it's all set for a tremendous cup final this afternoon. Now then, the boys are running around the track here behind us. These are Bridgend, the under-11s. They've won the DC Thomas Cup to this afternoon. They beat Cwmbran. I'm not sure what the score was. It was something like 30-odd points. They've won it a few times in the last 3 years. But a little earlier, that was the background for two unexpected visitors who made this match this afternoon, Vinnie Jones and John Hartson.
Well, with me, two people who are no strangers to the Arms Park, but for a different game. Vinnie Jones, the Welsh international. Vinnie, have you been to a big rugby match here before?
No, never. I mean, last time I was here was against Bulgaria, and wasn't too happy times we lost, but it was good for me. I made my debut, so it'd be great to see the place full here again. You know?
Why have you come down today to see it?
Well, we come down. We've got a few things to do, you know, and I want to be part of the, you know, part of the country. And John's dragged me down here, so he's from Swansea, so I'm going to go for Ponty today.
You reckon Pontypridd? What do you know about them?
Not a lot, only what he tells me, but he's been talking in Welsh a little bit to people, so I think he's got a few things up his sleeve.
I tell you what, John, of course, when you were a youngster, it was more the Vetch Field than St Helens for you, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. I always used to go down the Vetch and watch the Swansea football team play in the days of Alan Curtis and all them, you know. But today, yeah, I'm delighted to be here. It's going to be a big day, I think, for Welsh rugby.
Any of your friends from Swansea playing for the Swansea rugby team today?
No, not actually playing in the team. I've got a few friends that actually come through the ranks, you know, with the rugby team, but I don't think they've brought me through yet.
You've got a big date on Wednesday, haven't you? Arsenal against Zaragoza. How are you looking forward to that?
Really looking forward to it. It's the biggest game I've ever played in my life, you know, one of the biggest I probably will ever play, and so I'm really looking forward to that. And we fly to Paris on Tuesday, and just getting preparation things right now, you know.
Your tip obviously is Swansea today.
Yeah, off Swansea win, because I'm a Swansea boy through and through, so I'll be gunning for the Swans today.
But you've become great friends with Vinny, haven't you, in your Welsh international days?
Yeah, he's been looking after me, you know. We room together and out with Wales, and we're from round about the same area up in. We live on the M1, you know, basically, and yeah, you know, we've become pretty good friends, and it's nice to, you know, we can meet up on days like this and get together and have a drink and things. It's good.
Quickly, Vinny, he's got a big date on Wednesday. You've got a big date on Monday. Where are you going?
I've got to do a speech at the Oxford University, so I'll be giving their dons a bit of stick, because we're the super dons and they're the teachers, they're the intellectual dons.
Enjoy the day.
We will, yeah, we're really looking forward to it.
Vinnie Jones and John Hartson. I'm not sure whether we've got Welsh rugby's equivalent in David Bryant and Paul Thorburn. Do you follow the football much?
Not a great deal, though I have watched Wales here on the last few occasions. Most exciting occasion.
Yeah. Who's going to be the Vinnie Jones out there this afternoon, David?
I think you've got Gary Jenkins. I think he's the Welsh equivalent.
I suppose we should qualify what Vinnie Jones gives to the side. What does Gary Jenkins give to Swansea?
It's a bit of fire and a bit of aggression as well, which obviously in rugby is an important thing.
All right, who's going to be the John Hartson out there?
Well, I was just going to say, the last time Pontypridd were here, the Vinnie Jones was Neil Jenkins, if you remember. He got sent off. That's right. So I'm sure he won't want to repeat that.
They've got the same colour hair, haven't they?
Yeah, there'll be a lot of fiery people out there today, no doubt about it. And obviously the first 15-20 minutes will, you know, is the time that they sort each other out.
Yes, Clayton Thomas is the referee for this afternoon. Much depends on him, I guess, to keep it under control. And he's a referee for the World Cup as well, isn't he? He's going out there. He's got lots of experience.
Everybody's, you know, got a reputation to look after. What's interesting is both sides have got the capability of playing open, attractive rugby. You know, Pontypridd have played some lovely rugby this year, and so has Swansea.
I think there's a very big role with Clayton Thomas today. He has to play the advantage rule. Lots of mistakes will be made. He has to let all of them go.
David, I can just about hear you because a great big cheer came out, not just for the parachutists which are coming down from these blue skies. These are the British Army parachute team sponsored by Philishave. The team captain is Les Carroll, and they actually have the match ball. Well, it's amazing what information you get supplied late in the afternoon, isn't it? But somewhere under there is a British Army chap with the match ball. I think that's a terrific achievement. We were going to offer Paul Thorburn the job, but he didn't fancy it, Paul.
I'd probably have dropped the ball.
Well, David could have picked it up, I guess, on the way down. But this is a tremendous stage, lots of smoke around, and a great big cheer, of course, was not just for this British Army parachute team, but for the Swansea team that has taken the field. And Mike Ruddock, I say, he looks rather sporting, doesn't he?